What's up everybody, this is Vanquish X and today I'm bringing you my review of Daredevil Season 2. Daredevil, the Netflix show that floored us all, has returned for its second season, and damn did it deliver. If you haven't seen Season 1 yet, what are you doing here? Go watch it right now, you can thank me later for it. So Daredevil Season 2 sees Matt Murdock struggling to keep his two lives separate from being the awesome lawyer by day and the kick-ass Daredevil at night. Relationships get stood on, romance is hard to come by, he needs to stop the bad guys and goes through some shit. You know, in the classic superhero fare. Charlie Cox is amazing again as Matt Murdock / Daredevil. He just brings a certain personality to the character, and I can't imagine anyone else playing him now. They've just done the character so well on the Netflix side of the MCU, from how he acts in certain situations. The little smirk and chuckle that he does before a fight as he knows the people he's fighting don't stand a chance. That is Daredevil to me, and Charlie Cox is just perfect as the character, he just gets it. Moving on to Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, who is just spectacular. He was by far my favourite performance of the whole season. He brought a very human side to Frank Castle that we haven't seen on the screen before. He's damaged, broken, and just isn't right after the deaths of his family. He just can't continue normally after that, which is why he starts shooting the shit out of people. And does he bring the blood and violence with him? Hell yeah he does. He's Punisher and they pulled him off perfectly. Bullets, blood, awesome. That's the Punisher. Seeing Punisher and Daredevil share a scene together is just a dream come true, like Batman v Superman is a dream come true for many people. The back and forth between these two about who's right and wrong is brilliant to see. I had the biggest grin on my face during those scenes. Daredevil thinks you don't need to kill people to bring them to justice, and Frank just doesn't give two fucks about what he thinks. And Electra turns up to play around in Matt's life for a bit, so he has his hands full this time around. Elodie Young played Electra very well. She's crazy, exotic, and gives Matt the runaround a few times. I did like the character, even though I could get annoyed with her a few times. I felt that when she showed up, everything just slowed down a little. I'm sitting there loving the dynamic between Punisher and Daredevil, seeing the lengths Frank goes to eliminate the scum of Hell's Kitchen, thinking this is awesome. Punisher is awesome. This season is going to be great if they keep this up. And then about the 4th episode mark, he just takes a back seat and goes away for a while to make way for the Electra side of the season, where I then got drawn into the story arc between her and Matt, thinking Electra is pretty cool, I'm down for this, let's keep this going. Then it just dies down again to go back to the Punisher side of the story and fluctuates like that for a lot of the season before eventually coming together for the last few episodes. It just didn't feel as knitted together as the first season. Not saying the separate parts were bad or damaged the season, it just didn't join together like they probably wanted. I feel that maybe less Electra or just not putting her in the season at all, and having Daredevil against the Punisher from the season, which I would have been extremely happy with, would have just made it easier for them to piece it together and have the story flow through the episodes a lot better. Also, I just wanted more Punisher. It was great seeing him on screen again. Bernthal really brought it for this role, and he'll most likely get his own show now, so I'll see more of him there. Of course I'm going to talk about the action. There's no way I couldn't. The action is just simply amazing. It has to be some of the best fight scenes in anything TV related. It's movie quality choreography right there for your binging pleasure. There's one fight scene that blew my mind, just like the hallway scene in Season 1. It really showed what Daredevil can do as a fighter and in tight spaces. I'm actually struggling to decide which one is better. This is why I need Daredevil in one of the Infinity War movies, just to see his fighting style on the big screen. I know I've said it would be complicated to cross over with the movies, but if they somehow make it happen, it would be great. They have taken what Stephen S.D. Knight did and covered it in blood. The action is a lot more bloody and more aggressive, and it just works. Daredevil Season 2 is a great follow-up to the brilliant first season. Sure, it has some pacing issues with trying to give some time to Punisher and Electra, but I enjoyed every bit of it. The dark, serious nature of the first season, which I absolutely loved, is still perfectly displayed here. The already awesome action gets cranked up another notch. Everyone pulled in a great performance, from Charlie Cox to Elodie Young. Even the side characters, Foggy Nelson played by Eldon Henson and Karen Page played by Deborah Ann Woll, who I didn't mention throughout this review, but they also did a great job. This was the perfect introduction to the Punisher, and hopefully this leads on to his own show. By the end of the season, I was left wanting more. I need Season 3, and I cannot wait to see when they take this show. For all of this, Daredevil Season 2 gets a 9 out of 10. Bang. Well, that's it from me guys. If you liked the video, rock out on the like button, leave a comment and tell me if you've watched this season yet and what you thought of it. Also, don't forget to subscribe as it really helps me out. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video.